In this tutorial, we will look at how to test different site situations in parallel using scenarios. We will consider two examples of when to use scenarios. One, I may have to preserve an existing building on my site and would like to test my designs with and without the potential building. And two, I would like to know the implications of a current and future noise situation on the facades facing the road. You can think of a scenario as the world you're designing in, defined by all the information about your site and surroundings that you input in setup, such as noise sources, vegetation, or buildings that set the scene for your proposal development. You can create many different scenarios per project, depending on how many different sets of project premises you want to test your designs in. Scenarios are found in the top pull-down menu. Each project always has a default scenario, which you can then duplicate to create another one. Click on the little three-dot menu to duplicate, rename, or delete a scenario. Now, let's look at the first example of when you might use scenarios. So in this example, there is a debate going on in the planning department about whether an existing commercial building should be included in the new plans or not. I would therefore like to create two scenarios, one with the existing commercial building present and one without the existing commercial building present. The way I would proceed is to duplicate the scenario called original, which doesn't include the building, and rename it something along the lines of original with existing buildings. Currently, it's not possible to duplicate a scenario with a proposal. Therefore, I need to add the relevant proposal to the new scenario manually. There are two ways of doing this, but in this video, I've chosen to do it by visiting Library and then copying the proposal across. To do this, navigate to Library and find the proposal that you drew in Scenario Original. Then click on the little three-dot menu, choose Move to Scenario, and find the new scenario and then check Make a Copy. When you then navigate back to Analyze, you'll see that the proposal appears in both the original and the new scenario that you have created. Now that I have made sure that the correct proposal has been copied over, I need to update the project setup with the commercial building that I want to test. To do this, enter Setup and navigate to Existing Buildings, and then either draw or copy the commercial building onto your site. Now, in this example, I actually have the building saved in my Assets menu already. So I will navigate to Assets in the bottom left-hand corner, and then I will make the model visible on my screen. Then I'll activate the Place mode and copy the building into the existing buildings. I can then enter additional details on the left-hand side, such as make sure it's included in my geometry stats and tag the area as commercial area. Now I'm ready to save my changes and update my proposal with the new scenario settings. Simply click the blue Update button and you'll see that the proposal is now reanalyzed with the updated surroundings. Let's take a look at the second use case mentioned at the start of this video. In this example, I would like to see how my proposal stands the test of time in terms of noise. Specifically, I would like to know how predicted future traffic volumes impact the north-facing facade of my proposal. I have therefore created two scenarios to represent the current 2020 noise situation and the future predicted 2040 noise situation around my site. I have entered different road traffic data into their respective setups, which will thus give me two different noise analyses. If we navigate to the scenario for current noise, we see that the majority of the buildings towards the road are located in the yellow noise zone. As illustrated on the graph, 35% of my facade area is located in the yellow noise zone. By contrast, we can navigate to the scenario for future noise and see a much improved noise situation. The effect looks to be a 10 percentage point reduction in facade area located in the yellow noise zone. Scenarios also add another layer of complexity to how you organize your proposals. In Library, you can use the left-hand menu to choose whether to view proposals in all scenarios or in a specific scenario. In order to compare proposals from different scenarios, you need to add the relevant proposal to the Compare tool in the left-hand corner. As you can see, the comparison reiterates what we just viewed and analyzed, namely that there is about a 10.5 percentage point change in the amount of facade area located in the yellow noise zone.